Hey there, welcome back to See What We Can See. I'm John. Summer's almost over, and that's a shame. But fall's right around the corner, and it comes with a couple perks, such as going to the orchard and picking your own fruit. Let's see what we can see.
Pears have a fascinating history that goes back thousands of years. They're one of the earliest fruits ever cultivated by humans, with records dating all the way back to ancient times. The pear tree is native to coastal and mildly temperate regions of Europe, North Africa, and Asia. In fact, ancient civilizations like the Greeks and Romans prized pears for their sweet, delicate flavor. Homer, the famous poet, even mentioned pears in his epic poem The Odyssey, calling them gifts from the gods. Pears were so valuable that they were grown in royal orchards, where different varieties were carefully cultivated. The Romans also helped spread the pear across Europe by grafting pear trees, which allowed them to grow specific varieties with better taste and texture. In the Middle Ages, pears became an important fruit in European cuisine, especially in France and England, where they were used in both sweet and savory dishes. By the 1600s, European settlers brought pears to North America, and it wasn't long before pear orchards were popping up in the New World. Interestingly, pears were often referred to as butterfruit in Europe because of their smooth, soft texture when fully ripe. They were particularly beloved for their ability to adapt to different climates, which is why you'll find pears growing in so many parts of the world today. And, even in ancient times, pears were known for their health benefits. Early physicians would prescribe them to help with digestion and other ailments. Modern studies have shown that pears are packed with fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins, making them not only delicious, but also great for overall health. Today, there are over 3,000 varieties of pears grown throughout the world. Each one has its own unique flavor and texture, from crisp and tart to soft and juicy. And while they've evolved over centuries, they still carry the legacy of being one of the most cherished fruits throughout history. Picking a pear straight from the tree is a simple act, but it's amazing to think about the long history behind it. How people from ancient times to today have appreciated this fruit. So whether you're enjoying them fresh, baked, or in a recipe passed down for generations, pears are a timeless treat that connects us to centuries of history. Now let's head over to the peach trees and see what nature has in store for us next. Peaches originated in China over 2,000 years ago and were highly prized in Chinese culture. They were seen as symbols of immortality and longevity. In fact, peach trees and their blossoms are often featured in Chinese art and mythology. From China, peaches made their way along the Silk Road to Persia, where they were cultivated in royal gardens. The name peach actually comes from the Latin word persica, meaning fruit of Persia. Eventually, peaches spread throughout Europe thanks to the Romans, and by the 16th century they had arrived in the Americas with Spanish explorers. Peaches thrived in the warm climate of the southern U.S., especially in states like Georgia, which became famous for producing some of the juiciest peaches. Today, the peach is a beloved summer fruit around the world, appreciated for its sweet, fragrant flesh and beautiful golden color. Peaches are not just a delicious snack, they're also a great source of vitamins A and C, and have been used in traditional medicine for centuries. Peaches are actually related to almonds. They're part of the same botanical family, Rosaceae, which also includes plums and apricots. That's why the peach pit looks similar to an almond shell. Over the centuries, many different varieties of peaches have been developed, from the classic yellow flesh varieties to the sweeter white flesh types you may find today. From ancient China to modern orchards like this one, the peach has traveled far, but it remains a symbol of nature's abundance.
Whew, that's it for me. It's pretty hot out. Summer might be almost over, but it doesn't feel like it. But we got quite a few good peaches and pears. Very good. Get out there and see what you can see.